Hi, and welcome to the sixth episode of the Lion Women in Action podcast. I'm Sam,
I'm Haydee. Welcome back.
and today we're going to be talking about Christmas, since this episode is being posted near Christmas, and our cultural experiences with it.
Yes, yes.
Since I am Buddhist, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I went to Catholic school for so long. I went to Catholic
You
school. Yeah, I don't ask. I don't know
went to
either. I'm Tibetan
Catholic.
Buddhist. I've been for my entire life. My parents are not Catholic, but I went to Catholic school,
School.
so all my experiences of Christmas are
Just
from
hearing it
Catholic
from
school.
friends or just hearing it
Yeah,
from school. Now, like, what would you say, like, you've learned?
about Christmas.
Yeah. Or,
I
like, what are
remember.
certain things that, you're sorry, I have my toddler watching Christmas shows, Miss Rachel Christmas show. We love
Perfect,
Miss Rachel.
perfect for the season. No,
Exactly.
it's perfect.
Exactly. So, yeah, no, like, what do you think about Christmas? Like,
Oh my
I know you
God.
don't really celebrate it, but
Yeah.
is it something that like, how do you feel?
I mean, I have a tree. My parents have a tree. Unexpected, by the way. I came home one day and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Costa," and I was like, "Oh, did you go?" And they were like, "Nope, we set up this tree instead. Massive Christmas tree." And I was like, "Priorities? Hello, we're not Catholic."
We're not Catholic,
Um,
friend.
like,
It's okay.
um, but I remember when I was in Catholic school, like people made a big deal about Christmas, and I always wondered, like, I was like, I didn't really get it, but like, also being in New York City, having the Rockefeller tree and like the Christmas trees, and always seeing like
The
the Saks fish.
tradition and the feeling,
Yeah,
the vibe, the sense of
the
holiday,
vibes were always there.
the sense of, I feel like it's funny talking about that. The holiday spirit is not as it used to be. I guess now because I'm an adult and I'm also a
Mhm.
parent, that like it's draining
Now you're the one
doing
making that
all,
holiday spirit.
like it's hard, but you do it all for your kids. Like I don't know
Mhm.
how my mom did it,
What did you guys do?
but usually like for Christmas we would like my mom would set up the tree, we would do the tree together. We would have family come over. We would go to my grandparents' house, or they would come over here. I mean, to like, to my place, my mom's place, not.
Mhm.
But yeah, and we would just like celebrate mainly like Hispanics, they don't celebrate. I think we don't celebrate Christmas Day. We celebrate Christmas Eve, which is Noche
Oh.
Buena. So, that's us. And I feel like that's majority, or I don't know. Like I hear like, other people who are non-Hispanic, or like, they're white or whatever, they sometimes celebrate mainly like the day of, or like they do.
I always thought people celebrate day of.
No, I said like as a Latin, like we
Mhm.
celebrate Christmas Eve. And
Is there a
then
specific reason?
so uh honestly, is not really like a specific, like, it's just like, the arrival of like baby Jesus, and it's like
Mhm.
I don't really know specifically exactly, like I can't tell you word for word. It's just like that's also our culture, where we just, you know, celebrate Christmas Eve and Noche Buena. And like some of the traditions that lead up to Christmas, starting I think it's the 16th of December, we start doing the novena,
What's
which
novena?
is like each day it's like a prayer. It's like a Christmas type of prayer, and we have like little, they're kind of like religious carols or stuff, or like, like religious songs, and you read like parts of it, and it's a really nice cute thing to do, especially like with kids.
Mhm.
And I mostly saw it with my husband's side of the family, because like my side of the family, yeah, we're Latino and everything, but we just didn't have that like all coming together to do the novena.
Mhm.
I feel like maybe when I was younger, it was a lot more like, festive and the spirit was there. But then as I got older, it wasn't so much like that. It didn't feel like that.
Mm.
because my family is very like separated or like, you know, and
Mm.
then yeah, with the spirit just wasn't there. And it's so funny, like, you know, mention like when you were mentioning like the vibe of Christmas and stuff, like the spirit in it itself, sometimes it just doesn't feel like it was before, like how it was before. Well, now
Mm.
little by little it is, but I definitely love doing the novena and especially passing that down to my daughter because that's our culture, you know, especially like in
Mm.
Colombia, it's very, very, very important. And like the little things that we do to lead up to Christmas. And they're cute. Like there's this song, you've heard it. Hold on. I call my daughter Tuki Tuki. So it goes con mi burrito sabanero, voy camino de Belén, con mi burrito. And it's like, I love that song. And then one of the parts goes, tuki, 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 da. And that part, while I was like in labor, was stuck in my head. So when she came out, all I could do, like her little nickname would be Tuki Tuki or Tuk Tuk. And I
That's
always
so
call her to
cute.
this
Oh my
day, I call
God.
her Tuki Tuki. So, right, my baby? She's just having the best time of her life watching this Christmas episode. She loves Christmas. She really does. But
Oh,
yeah,
speaking of Christmas,
like
Santa, does your kid believe it? Like, are you gonna have your kid believe in
Santa
Santa?
Claus. Yes. She loves
How
she'll
long
see.
did you believe in Santa?
I don't even know. Safi. Safi, please don't coach. I don't know. I think maybe until I was 9.
Hmm. That's like third grade, right?
9. Yeah. And then
I
it's
never
just
believed in
like,
Santa.
of course, it's okay. Like you never believed it. My brother believed in the Easter bunny until he was 10, 11. I'm not even sure. And he cried when he came back home because
Find out it's not real.
yeah.
I remember when I was a kid and I would just, because like the kids around me believed in Santa and I'd be like, yeah,
We love
Santa's
Santa Claus.
real.
I
Yeah,
love Santa Claus.
he's so real.
I love Santa.
Like remember like because I went to Catholic school, so everyone like during Christmas, big deal. And like the church was always I went to church. They made us go to church every Friday.
Well, not
But
really,
yeah, I
but
went to church and they like always decorated the church like so like it was also like a Roman Catholic church, and those are always
yeah.
really, really pretty. The
Mm-hmm.
stained glass windows,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
Yes.
They set up, they had so much going on. And I remember we would do like nativity scenes, like we had the kids acting out like the nativity scene. I
Yes.
remember because
Yes.
I did that and I was really confused the entire time.
Uh-huh.
They were like, just be an angel. And I was like,
Just kidding.
okay.
Yeah, no, I the type of church that I go to is Roman Catholic Church, so definitely like having the nativity out and you know doing for sure like the decorations have to be specific. Everything just has to be on point.
Yeah.
And then if there's one thing that I'm gonna tell you in Colombian households for Christmas, like you have to have natilla
Yeah.
and buñuelos. Like that's the best thing.
What's that?
Tortilla is kind of like a jello. Like it's like a
Jello?
coffee. It's like coffee jello type of thing.
I need to
Like I
Google
don't know how to fully
this.
explain it. Here. I don't
Natia?
yeah,
How do you spell N-A?
Natella. No, is it natilla like that? We're
I
taking
just
that
got
off if I spelled it. If I spelled it wrong,
I just got search for Nutella. This is gonna show. I don't
oh,
know. I got
Natilla.
Natilla.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's one of the Christmas traditions.
Yes, having natilla and buñuelos. So buñuelos is like a bread too, like a ball. Like it's so
Mhm.
cute. I love my little buñuelos. They're like a
Do
little
you know how to
circle.
make? Do you know how to make
My
them?
my mother-in-law knows how to make them. I do not make them, but it is so I want buñuelos now. I want a buñuelo. Um I'm about to imagine if I just snapped my fingers and a buñuelo was in my hand. Like I would love that right now. Buñuelos. And then also during the holiday, like during this time too, what's very big is this soup called ajiaco. Well, like it's more so like in the like Bogota region where it's like obviously certain parts in different parts in Colombia they make their own type of ajiaco or like it's made differently or like they don't they do eat it whatever. But in Bogota like for sure, excuse me, there's this like soup called ajiaco and it's like eaten during like this time, you know, and it's
Hmm.
really 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 good and it's making my I'm hungry, sorry guys. Now have you
No, I think
heard
you're
of
making
like
the
any
audience hungry. I think you're making the audience hungry too.
mm, have you ever had or like have you ever celebrated Christmas with like a friend or whatnot?
I have not.
No.
No. Because like for us on Christmas Day, what we normally do is for
Mhm.
one, it's like a regular day. But like
Uh-huh.
a lot of times we just go to see the tree at Rockefeller
Uh-huh.
and see like the Saks Fifth Avenue lights. Because they always have those like
Uh-huh.
or oh, you know what I used to do? Like watching the Peanuts Christmas special.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I except I never watched it. I always got bored. But my brother did.
Your brother did, but you were just like, I'm not
I
into this.
remember watching like a Curious George Christmas special once, like vaguely, like so long ago. I remember because like they don't really do gifts as well.
Like
Like I,
you guys don't like give each other at least like something.
not really.
Hmm. Do you think this year you guys might since you guys have like a Christmas tree?
I mean, we used to have like I guess my parents only got one because like in school we would make like little ornaments,
Aw.
especially because Catholic school. And my mom got kind of into it. I don't know. She likes
And she
decor.
liked that, of course, because it's like the
Mostly
festivity, the
aesthetic,
decoration. Yeah, exactly. The aesthetic, festivities is just like, oh, like you feel it, like
and it's fun.
it is.
I feel like
Because
Christmas has become such a thing, like even like non, but it's also caught low key because of like consumerism.
yeah, no, you know what's so crazy? I was like, maybe next year because like, this is my new place and we're still adjusting to like, being here. And for sure next year I would love to decorate my whole house, like, very Christmassy. Like
Hmm.
I'm such a beige mom, unfortunately. I'm such a
Sad
beige,
beige babies.
sad beige. No, but I really love like the neutral like color because I don't like to do too much
Have you seen
craziness.
people doing like classy Christmas?
Oh yes, or no, like I would love to do like a nice green and like red, but like still make it like
Millennial gray.
oh no, I just love or the green, like that dark type of green.
Like the
Then there's
forest
like
green.
reeds. Yes.
Those are
Yes.
cute.
And white pearly pillows.
Hmm. Dude, you're
Oh,
planning out your future
I'm planning out my
decoration.
future and I'll have this baby out so I'll be able to do so much
Mhm.
so much more. So much more. It's so hard because it's just like that's one thing I love too though. Being pregnant during the holidays is amazing because you get to eat so much and like it's not hot outside. And like the all that type of Christmassy shenanigan stuff is like there, like you get to be a part of not the drinking part, but definitely everything else.
Mhm.
Like there's this drink, and Dominican and Puerto Rican culture that's called coquito, and usually you would have like you would drink that around the holidays. Oh my gosh, it's like the best
Mhm.
type of drink to have. I definitely after I have my baby, I would love a little bit of coquito, but I'm gonna be breastfeeding, so it's just like
Yeah.
sorry.
I feel like it's hard to not be festive during the Christmas when you go into like your local store, like they're playing Christmas music 24/7. Like I was asking my uncle because he works at a
I,
hotel, and I was
I
like, "How are
used
you
to
dealing with
work
all this Christmas music?" And he was like, "It's fun because I don't listen to it other ways." He was like, "I don't listen to it any other time.
I
It's not
used to work
annoying."
at a Hallmark. I used to work at a Hallmark. So it's like a card store. They have like, so many things And we sell ornaments. We were big on ornaments, and people would go crazy. People would spend thousands of dollars on
On
ornaments.
ornaments?
Yeah, because they were like special ornaments, or like, New Year
Not,
ornaments,
no ornament is
Mario
that special.
ornaments, Scooby Doo. I have one that's over here that my daughter plays with. Don't put that in your mouth. Um, and it's a Scooby Doo, the mystery machine,
I
the
don't know what that
car.
is. I didn't watch Scooby-Doo.
Ah, so I have that one. I have Pocahontas. I have two Barbie shoes, one from 2019, one from 2020, or 2021. I forgot. I have a Minion ornament. I
I
have a
think
lot.
like
I have the
personalization, like making trees like completely your own with like all your little like knickknacks that you've
Oh
collected. It
no.
sounds
I just when I tell you I don't blame people spending a lot of money for the ornaments, but it's just
Mhm.
wow. I love Hallmark ornaments. And I have one of my favorite books as a kid when I was pregnant with my daughter. I was like, they came out with the Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric
Yes.
Carle.
Yeah.
I love like that's my favorite like children's book. So I made sure that I got it. I did not want it to sell out. I got it instantly, especially for my daughter when I was pregnant with her and I had it on the tree and I was just like, "Oh, I just love this." Um so yeah, like it's that feeling of I loved working there. Even though sometimes like it would just be overwhelming around Christmas time, it was just so much fun because it's just like you feel the holiday spirit. I
Holiday
always
spirit is so real.
it is. But I love that because it's just like it kept my mind occupied. Even though like during that time, the last time I worked was, when I was pregnant with her and I was stopped working like around November, like mid-November, I believe. I don't
Mhm.
remember. I think mid-November. But by then we were already like starting to do Christmas stuff and like, there's
Yeah, I swear
ornaments,
Christmas gets earlier every single year.
literally.
Like even like Starbucks and Dunkin' when they release their Christmas themed like stuff and merch, it's like always it's like in the middle of the November and it's like guys, Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet. Where are you
I
going?
know the pumpkin spice, everything, but I
The
do love
pumpkin spice
spice.
that
I
came out
love
in like August. It's like
like
it's still
yeah.
103
It
degrees outside. What are you doing? There's no pumpkin spice happening right now.
literally I remember it being August and they were like, get ready for pumpkin season. Get ready for they were like already pumpkin picking, apple picking by like September 1st. But honestly, I kind of like it. I guess now because as a parent, like it's both overwhelming but also fun because you kind of get to relive your childhood. So yeah, like the festivities and like the holidays, you kind of relive them through your kids, or it's fun.
It is.
um but I think we're gonna end here,
Mhm.
and I think this was like a pretty cute little session of like
Yeah, that was
talking
cute
about
talking about.
Christmas, learning each other. I know you don't really celebrate it, but I didn't know you went to Catholic school. That was pretty cool. No, that's funny. Like I was like, oh, you went to Catholic school. But yeah, it's like, many different cultures like do different things, obviously, or you know, different Latinos do different things. I'm sure in the Asian community it's, very different whether or not they do
Yeah.
celebrate. But it's so cool, like, you get to learn what different people
Yeah.
do, like whether they celebrate it or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice discussing this with you, Sam.
Hmm.
And we're just gonna wrap this up now. I
Yeah.
hope you guys
Wrap
have a
wrap this up
wrap this up,
like wrapping paper.
wrap it like wrapping paper. Okay.
But yeah, thank you for telling me all about your culture as well. It was so interesting to hear about the different foods and the different like the prayers that you do.
Leading up to Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
And
special.
but yeah, thanks for watching. And if you're interested in learning more about Latin women in action, please feel free to check out the description box and see our socials and see what else we're talking
Yes.
about.
Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and happy everything.
Yes, hope you
Let's
guys are
do
doing
this.
well.
Take
Bye.
care, everyone.
See you
See you
next
next
week.
time. Happy holidays.